And we are back with a new episode of Inheritance. So I don't really remember what happened in the last episode, so let's see what happened. Alright. Trey Thibodeau is saying, it doesn't matter who's in the top spot right now. What matters is how we're gonna get you there. And how exactly is that gonna happen? He pops the chart out of the frame and grabs a pen before motioning you over. The way I see it, Vitality has three main segments of power: the media and the press pool, the managerial staff, and the board of directors. If you can gain control of the heads of each segment, you'll be able to prove your leadership and change the way people see you. Okay, that's a good strategy. And how am I supposed to do that? You've got two options, the carrot or the stick. It all depends on what kind of leader you want to be. I think I prefer, what do I prefer? Do I want to dangle something in front of them? Or do I want to be the thing that they need? You know what? Let's try the stick. I'm curious about the stick. You chose to be a firm leader. Okay. My dad used the stick approach on me, and I'm all the better for it. This is a business, not a charity. Perfection is the standard. Damn. Fair enough, then these are your targets. Luckily for you, you've already got my dad on your side. Really, because so far the interactions I've had with him, it looks like he fucking hates me. You peer over Trey's shoulder and take a look at the org chart. So that's the company org chart will help you keep track of who's who of Vitality. Sway them to your side by collecting dirt or performing favors. As you gain information, you'll be able to check it by selecting the icons that appear. Okay. Alright, so his wife is on the top. Then it's his daddy, and then the other board member, and then random managers, and then the press. Got it. I've unlocked the org chart. Yay. George knocks at the door again. George, annoying me to death isn't the way to get in my good graces. Why is he shocked? Is he... I don't know what to think of him. Is he pretending to be this innocent or stupid or all cheery and all sad, or is he just like that? Sorry, Miss Lodge, but the police are insisting you come down to the lobby to collect some items from the day of the shooting. Okay. You and Trey follow him into the elevator, and as it starts to move, Trey shoots you a look, mouthing, "We could use him." He nods to George persistently, and with a sigh, you give in. George, when we get back upstairs, why don't you sit in? He's so excited. Really? I was starting to think you thought I was a nuisance. Why would you think that? You open your mouth to answer, only for Trey to catch your eye. Be nice. Okay. You plaster on his smile. On the contrary, I have just been distracted, or always enjoy fostering new talent, or would love to spend more time with you. Should we flirt? Should we flirt with Intern? Why not? You rest your hand on George's arm, trying your best to ignore the jolt of energy that shoots through you as you make contact. Why? No, I'm not the one who's supposed to be feeling the spark. It's him who's supposed to be feeling the spark. That's the tactic. I think you and I are going to be very close by the end of your tenure here. Really? I don't know what... I don't know. Is someone really this innocent? Really? He was like, really? You know, like, really? God. His face lights up with joy, and for a moment you forget that you're putting on airs. Oh God. Really. Quickly he whirls around to face Trey, nearly catching him mouthing something else. He pretends to scratch, but George isn't fooled. Trey, thank you for going to bat for me. How did you know? I could see talking in your reflection, plus I could have listened in through the intercom on Miss Lodge's desk. I'm sorry, what? You little sneak. Oh my gosh, he was eavesdropping on us. That little... Ugh. I'm sorry, I just wanted to help. Yeah, really. Sure. You know what? Fine. We need a little sneaky, nicky rat, so fine, you be it. Before you can say another word, the elevator stops, depositing the three of you in the lobby. You head to reception to collect the box the police left. Okay. Most of the items are trivial, but as you come across a leather-bound journal, you pause. I can't believe it. It's my father's black book. So sorry about that. Here, why don't I put it in the trash? George reaches for it, but you step back, fending him off, and Trey quickly steps in to explain. It's not full of his conquests, it's full of his dirt. This is the book my father uses as leverage against his enemies. The damage this thing could do is seismic. Then maybe you should open it. After all, a little bite behind your bark couldn't hurt, right? Sure. As you look at George with wide eyes, Trey looks on, impressed. I'm with little Mr. Not So Innocent. So he is faking. Sneaky. Why don't we crack it open and see what we're working with? Unveiled dirt on the company heads to use as leverage later. Don't mind if I do. Pandora's box? Really? How bad could it be? Oh, not with that smirk. You're enjoying this as much as I am. You glance at the lock on the side, and immediately your mind goes to where your father keeps a spare key in his desk. Why don't we pay my father's office a visit and I'll show you? The three of you head upstairs, and you draw a deep breath as you push your way into your father's office. It's exactly as it was before the shooting. Oh, and the scent of his cologne lingering in the air gives you pause before you finally make your way in. That's kind of creepy, isn't it? George, pick anyone from the company, and I bet I can find some juicy dirt on them in here. You retrieve the key as George points to a mild-mannered regional manager on the chart. How about Michael from the mailroom? He's nice, and he always picks me up a coffee in the morning. Expensive stuff, too. Crum's place at the bookshelf. Trey snorts. Nice is as useless as one-ply toilet paper. People can be one way to the world and something completely different on the inside. That's true. My dad's book captures what's on the inside and holds on to it until it's time to shine a little light there. Take a moment to flip through the journal until you spot Michael's name. And Michael can afford to blow money on expensive coffee. He's stealing money from his non-profit charity. What? Immediately he looks crestfallen, and Trey looks on in sympathy. Maybe we should read the rest privately. We don't want to crush George's world all in one go. He's not that innocent, okay? He's just pretending to be innocent. He's not innocent. Why are you buying his act? No, I can handle it. Please don't kick me out. Stop it. That's his tactic, to be close. Fine, we'll see how you handle the next one, and I'll make my decision then. You glance over at the org chart, and if I'm gonna pick, I might as well get some good stuff on the heads of business. I want dirt on Gloria Fields from the managerial staff, Carrie Roberts from the press, Ariel Conejo, GC from the board. I think she's the best candidate here because she has more power. You flip through the book until you find a familiar face. Gotcha. Well, Looks like Ariel is a no good, dirty cheater. It says that? This is like her dad's burn book. Except it's actually lethal and you can use it to ruin people's career. It's so funny. George rushes to your side to look at the page, but when he catches your look, he quickly backs off. I mean, yeah, she is. It just looks like she paid someone to take the bar for her. If it ever got out, she'd be stripped of her license. Holy shit. Then I guess we're waiting for the right moment for it to get out, huh? Exactly, now you're learning. Next. The mini drill staff looks like Gloria is hiding a secret from her husband. She has 3 children, but her husband only fathered 2. Wow. Oh no. You shoot George a look and he tightens up. I mean, does it say who the other father is? No, but nice save. And last but not least, the press. According to this, Kyrie has a gambling problem. He's currently hiding from several bookies who are looking to collect an outstanding debt. Would they really hurt him? Depending on how much he owes, they could do a lot more than that. Huh. That's terrible. We've got to do something. You and Trey both go silent and immediately George backtracks. I mean, I could call them. A bit of an overcorrection, but you've got the right idea. You may stay. Thanks. I swear I'm getting the hang of this rough and tough business world stuff. Aha, and where have you been this whole life? Under a rock? 'Cause I'm very, very damn sure no one's been a freaking full-on angel to you your whole life. Hang around us long enough and it'll become second nature. Oh honey, trust me, it already is second nature for him. He's just hiding it. You thumb through the pages of the book. The possibility is tantalizing. Okay, so we have dirt on all these people. Nice. I can't believe her dad has it just laying around. Like, it could easily get into the wrong hands. Anyways, until the door, bursts open and one of your direct reports rushes towards you. Ronnie, we've got a problem. Is it my father? Has something happened? Turn on the news. You brace yourself for news of your father's ailing health, only to see something much worse. In other vitality news, Executive Technical Officer Charles Leavitt was ousted from his home today by his wife of 20 years. What? While sources close to the matter have revealed that Mr. Leavitt's mistress alleges he used company technology to conduct the affair. We have not been able to receive a statement from Vitality as of this report. What? Footage of Charles' belongings being tossed out of a window plays, and as his wife chucks his company-owned laptop out too, you feel your blood boil. Oh my gosh, son of a bitch! As a crawl splashes Vitality exec caught using tech for affairs across the screen, you whip around to look at George. Get me Ariel in the general counsel's office, and if Charles isn't in this office in 10 minutes, he'll be doing a reenactment of that with me. You're gonna throw his clothes out of the office? Girl, what? Anyways, I'm gonna end the video here. Let's see what kind of crazy affair our teammate, or whatever he is, has gotten into. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.